Hello, my name is Alex, also known as the Libertarian who believes in God. Now, today I want to address something very important because a lot of people don't realize just saying you're in our thoughts and prayers, how useful and valuable it is. And some of the people just do realize maybe it's valuable, but don't realize why people say that. Well, then, um, I would use uh, what's it called, non-anecdotal evidence to explain this, but research does show that people who use data, stats, no matter how scary they seem, it doesn't go to their heads. And when it comes to sensitive topics such as religion, because I'm mainly going to talk about the prayer aspect, when it comes to those topics, people actually tend to be more emotions rather than logic. In fact, some people say you can't have logic and religion at the same time. I strongly disagree with that. However, I will make a different video about that later. This is not what that's about. Back to the whole idea of you're in our thoughts and prayers. Well, first of all, just telling someone you're like someone who's in trouble, having a hard time in life, or in a catastrophe, such as the one in Mexico, Puerto Rico, um, Florida. Just I feel so bad for Central America. I'm sorry for you're in our thoughts and prayers. But like when it comes to stuff like that, just telling someone you're in our thoughts and prayers, that statement itself, first of all, is a kind statement, and also it's just a nice feeling because the people there are going to be, oh, okay, other people care about us. Now, some people may say, okay, sure, we care about you, but that's not going to give them any towels or any food. You're right. Logically, that doesn't give anything. Just telling someone you're in a thousand prayers is not going to give any money to them, any physical help to them, any resources, nothing. And it's not going to prevent the disaster again. You're right all about that. However, it does help them emotionally, it does help them psychologically, just having that. Now, when that comes to case, people are like, okay, sure, then we can say thoughts. Why prayers? Who cares? Some people don't believe in God. And what if God's not even real? Well, I do believe in God, but I do address the possibility, yes, God is possibly, might not be real. However, there is a strong logic behind that reason. That saying someone you're in our prayer, thoughts and prayer, but especially the word prayer, is very helpful. And I'm going to use myself as an example because it really helped me in my time of need. Basically, I am a person who does believe in God, and I'm researching about religions to see which one I should get into. If any, actually. Maybe I should just be a good person who believes in God. Now, and I'll explain in a different video why I do believe in God, but that's a different topic. Now, the thing with me is, I was at a very hard time in my life, and because of that, I did a couple of sins. Now, when I say sins or bad deeds, I don't mean like I didn't do anything, like stealing or, well, God forbid, killing or raping. No, no, nothing even close to that. But um, in many religions, having premarital sex is a sin. And so I had a lot of premarital sex. Um, I enjoyed it a lot. It was in my time of need, so it even helped me even more. And it wasn't like it was a regular consensual sex, so it wasn't like she wasn't like cheating on her boyfriend or whatever. Um, so I enjoyed having sex with multiple different girls. However, in many religions, that is a sin because I was not married to any of those girls. And also, this isn't a prostitution one. No, I didn't pay for sex. Um, in fact, I'm actually completely against prostitution. Like, I don't think it should be illegal, but like, I don't think I would highly recommend people not to do prostitution or masturbation for very similar reasons. These two things should not be done. But obviously, I'm a libertarian. I don't think this should be legal. They should let them. But anyway, I always go off topic. Um, so yeah, when it comes to, so as I was saying, because of that, I felt a little bit bad because like, I was like, okay, in fact, even having sex with those girls, I knew it was wrong morally, well, not morally, but religious wise. But I still did it because I needed to. However, afterwards, I would think, I mean, before even doing it, because I'm not going to randomly just have sex, then realize after it's wrong. But before having sex, I realized this is wrong, but I'm still going to do it. So the reason I still said I'm going to do it is because I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is a bad deed, and I'll take the punishment. Whatever God thinks I deserve for doing this, I'll take it. By the way, at the time of this, I was actually a Muslim. Actually, right, technically, right, I'm still a Muslim, but like I said, I'm deciding right now, so I wouldn't call myself Muslim. But at the time, I was actually a Muslim, and I still had sex with lots of different girls, which is wrong in the Muslim religion. Oh God, I hope my family doesn't watch this. Actually, they won't, because I don't send them the videos. Anyway, I'm kind of scared now, to be honest. Anyway, so at the time, now, the thing is, even though I still had sex, uh, kind of in a public place, people walk by. Sorry, okay. So even though I still had sex multiple times while still being a Muslim, even knowing it's a sin, what I'm about to do is a sin, even though it's, you know, it's fun, but just because something's fun doesn't mean it's a good deed, it's still a sin. I was like, you know what, whatever punishment I deserve, God will give it to me because I did something wrong. Now, what happened though is after a while of, doing these small sins, like making out with girls, just again, none of my sins are illegal. I can't stress this enough because I kind of speak like, oh, this is a confession that if a police finds this, I'm going to go to jail. No, none of my sins was illegal in Canada, which is where I live, but it was illegal in my religion. Now, a part of me was like, okay, wow, so this is going to be pretty shitty because um, I sinned and I don't think God's going to help me, even though I was at a time in my life that I needed God's help, and I was like, wow, this is pretty shitty. But I guess, when it comes to good deed and bad deeds, I'm kind of even, so I don't think I'm going to get any positive rewards from God. Um, but then I realized something. Because of the hard time in my life, a lot of my family actually did send me voicemails and just told me over the phone and messages that you're in our thoughts and prayers. I was like, you know what? That's actually quite helpful because I may do a couple of, I might be doing a couple of small sins right now, but overall, my family, I'm gonna get some positive brownie points from my family who are praying for me. So God may not be giving me, you know, help and goodness because of my life, because I'm kind of a neutral person. I don't think I deserve good things from God. But since my family's praying for me, I think I'm gonna get some good things happening. So yeah, it's pretty good. Now, I really don't. I can already feel someone is gonna type like, "Oh, okay, so by that logic, uh, so then now you could, rape people and kill people because you think God is gonna help you." No, no, no. I feel like God's gonna help me in small ways, and this is not a slippery slope that's gonna go to something. Oh, now I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna do whatever because I have prayers. But I'm trying to explain to everybody, especially the atheists, the logic behind people who believe in God like me. So whether you're Muslim, Christian, or Jewish, or any monotheistic religion, and I'm not saying all of us are like this, but there is a big chunk of us from these monotheistic religion that have this logic in our mind, which is, you know, people praying for me will actually make good things happen for me. Now, maybe to an atheist this might sound weird or stupid, but again, that's what we believe, so it's gonna help us logically. Just it's even though again it's possible that God doesn't exist, and even though to an atheist it might make no sense or it might sound stupid or weird, and I understand that, but to us, this I'm trying to give you our perspective on this, and that is how we feel. So a big chunk of us, not all of us, I don't want to generalize, but it's our logic. So hearing someone say you're in our prayers we all have our own reasons, but that helps us because like, okay, someone's praying for me. Not only someone cares about me, so it helps me feel good emotionally, but also helps me emotionally, sorry, not emotionally, sorry, but religiously as well. That wow, someone is actually praying for me. You know, I, I think that's gonna make God do good things for me. You know, so I will make a video in the future of why I actually believe in God, but I'm just giving you guys a perspective on this. And please please comment below if you have any questions about this specific topic. I will answer all of them. And I want you to have a wonderful day. And remember, my name is Ali Alex, and I will be the doctor that's going to cure the cancer known as feminism.